You see, that notification feature that you have on your phone is a trap, and it's only meant to take away your focus and your attention. Remember when we used to use email and messaging apps without having to get notifications? We'd usually go there, maybe to somewhere to get internet access, probably once or twice in a month. Because I could remember while I was growing up, we used to have cyber cafes at distance to where we are living. So I usually go there once in a month or once in a week to go and check my email to see if I've gotten mails. Because even when I have mails on my phone, there was no notification feature on it. And it was easier for me to go about my day and do things that matters to me more. But now that we have notifications on our phones, it's easy for us to get alerts when we get messages from people, family, friends, both important and unimportant updates. We get notifications all the time. I wish it's possible for the notifications to come with an alert telling us that this is how much time you are going to waste if you check these messages. But sadly, that feature is not there. And when the designers, the software developers developed this feature on apps, they said it's to give you updates to keep you up to date. But now, notifications does not only keep you up to date, it takes away most of your time. And before you check that message on your phone when you get notifications, did you ever sit and consider the trade-off? Is it even worth it? Possibly you are working on a project, you are working on a task at the moment, and your phone beeps. You pick up your phone to check who has messaged you. The message might not even be that important, but your brain is already on autopilot telling you that it's very, very important, even when it's not. And once you pick up your phone to check that message, you are drawn into something else. That's when you see another news update on your phone. You check to see what's going on, and before you know it, you're already in a loop of constant mindless scrolling. You're already in a loop of endless scrolling, and then before you know it, when you check your time, you've spent 1 hour on your phone, which you did not plan to, which you did not intend to. But the fact that you have notifications turned on, there is likelihood, there's tendency that you'll be drawn into that loop of scrolling and endless phone use. Yes, by all means, I'm not saying you shouldn't have notifications turned on. If it's really important to you that you get updates from time to time, if it's essential that you get timely updates, then by all means, you can turn on your notifications. But if notification is not an essential part of your work, your business, or your life, by God's grace, or let me just beg you, for the love of God, please turn off notifications on your phone. It's like a very little task to do, but then the ROI is times 10. Just try it. Turn off notifications that you do not need urgently, like notifications that are not so important to you. Turn them off. And then when you really want to go and check, that is when you should go there. That is when you should open the app. For me, I don't turn on notifications for applications that I really don't need. So I can't get distracted while I'm working or doing something that is really important to me. I can't get distracted at all. But when I intentionally want to check my mails, I go onto my mails and check. When I intentionally want to message somebody or go and check my messages on WhatsApp, I go onto WhatsApp and check messages. When I want to get updates on what I've been following up for a while, I go to the app by myself, click on it, and see what I want to see. I do not let notifications distract me from what I'm doing. But it's normal for us nowadays to have notifications turned on automatically so that when we get messages, we are alerted, we are notified. But if you are a top performer, if you are a highly productive person, you should be nodding your head now to understand that, oh, this guy is really saying the truth. Notifications are not meant to be turned on except if your work has to do with you getting timely updates. And maybe if you don't get updates, it might affect your productivity, it might affect your KPIs or whatever it is. Yes, fine. But then, if notifications is not an essential part of your life, again, if notifications or getting updates is not an important part of your life or your work, by all means, turn off notifications. It will allow you focus on what you are doing at the moment. And there's one real thing about focus. You don't know how hard it is to get back into focus when you have gotten distracted. For example, you are working now and you get a notification, you got a beep on your phone. You pick up your phone to check who has messaged you or what the update is all about. And then when you're done, if you are lucky enough, you did it for 5 minutes. You just check the messages for 5 minutes and see what is going on for just 5 minutes. You are able to get back to work. But mind you, you thought that you are getting back to work immediately. But then you can't get that 100% focus anymore because it uses mental bandwidth. It's just like you turning off your car engine, turning it on again. Each time you get notifications and get distracted, it's like turning off your car engine. And when you get back to work, it's like turning on your car engine again. What do you think will happen to your car battery? You keep turning off the engine, turning it on, turning it off, turning it on, turning it off, turning it on. By igniting your engine every few seconds, you are draining your car battery. This is the same thing that happens to your brain. You get distracted. After checking the messages, you come back to work. You get distracted, you come back to work. You get distracted, you come back to work. You are draining your mental energy. And then you are not able to work productively for the time that you set for yourself. You are not able to focus on that thing that is so important to you that you're working on at the moment. It's the habit of highly productive people. We don't turn on notifications when we are working. Even some of us go as far as turning off our mobile phones when we are working. And if you are watching this video, of course, you are a highly productive and effective worker. Be it your 9-to-5 work, be it your project, be it your business, be it your craft, whatever it is that you are doing that is essential for your growth or is so important to you that you want 100% focus, you should try to always make sure that you are always focused. And how do you always get focused? It's just simply by turning off notifications. If that's the one single thing you can do for yourself, for the love of God, just do it. And you see how it affects your productivity positively. If you're the type that is not able to work for 1 hour, 2 hours, turn off notifications first and see how much work you get done in a day compared to what you usually get done in a week. I bet you notification is the only thing that's getting into your way of your focus and your productivity. Turn off notifications first and come back and tell me how productive you have become over time. Welcome to this tribe of people who are rejecting modern excess and embracing and restoring human balance. And I'll see you in the next one.